Hi, today we'll be talking about how we can create PDF files on automation directly from a Notion database. For this demonstration, we are going to discuss about conference agendas. So if you want to create conference agendas on automation directly from a Notion database utilizing a Google document, then this video will help you create the automation system. As you can see, I have created a conference agenda Google document template wherein I have created all the different things that we typically have in a conference agenda, and some of the elements have been created inside double curly brackets. So you can see the networking reception start time, this is placed inside double curly brackets, the end time, and the reception location. So all the fields that you find inside double curly brackets are the exact same fields which I have also created in a Notion database. So this is the database which has all the details for the conference agenda, and we'll be using this database and the information from the database to create the PDF file directly inside the database. So I'll be creating PDF file on automation for every record of the database, and the PDF will directly be saved within the database right over here. And once the automation is set up, you can keep on adding more and more records within the database, and the PDF will directly get created within the database itself. For this, we'll be utilizing an automation tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output is a document automation platform for the Notion users, which can accept the templates in the form of Google document, in the form of Word file, and also a PDF file. So you can upload your template in any format, and it will automatically convert the same into a Google document, and then you can utilize the same to produce a PDF file on automation. So let us understand how this will work. But before that, what you can do is you will have this template section at the top. Click on that and you can search for the conference agenda. Okay, so if I search for conference agenda, I will be able to find this particular template which I was just showing you. You can click on use template and then you can click on make a copy. Once you click on make a copy, it will automatically create a copy of this particular document onto your Google account. And once you have that in your account, we will proceed further with the remaining steps. Okay. So let's click on login and let me quickly sign in with one of my account, and then I will show you the rest of the steps. So I'm going to quickly sign in with one of my account, which I'm going to use for this automation process, and then we will understand the remaining steps for that. So I have already logged in inside my account, and you can see that I already have an automation in place which I had created before. So let me quickly remove this so that we create a fresh automation from scratch, and we will understand how this entire process will work. So when you log in, you will have an interface like this. Click on new automation and simply provide the name over here. So I will just type out the name of conference agenda, which I'm going to create. Click on create over here. And now it is asking me to start with connecting the Notion database to begin with. So this is the database which I have, which I must connect. So what I can do is I can click on change Notion database. Since I already have one database added, I'll click on add new database. And as I click on add new database, it will now prompt me to add a database to my setup screen. So I can simply copy the database title from here. We have conference agenda. Let me copy this. I'll go back and make sure you are under the right workspace, under the right account which you are going to use. Okay, so click on select pages and put the title inside the search pages field. You should be able to see the conference agenda come up over here. Click on that. It is now added up. Okay, scroll down and click on allow access. And as you click on allow access, you will get access to this particular database, which you will be able to utilize for the remaining automation steps. So now you can see the conference agenda is showing up. Click on this and it will start processing the particular database which we will use for the further remaining steps. Okay. So once the database is processed, what you will see that it will automatically create these three additional columns. We have generate PDF, PDF file and Google Drive file. If any of your record is set as ready to generate, it will automatically be converted to PDF file and it will store under the PDF file column. So when you're setting up your automation, make sure you mark your records as ready to generate. Whichever you're looking to convert to PDF, it will automatically convert that and save as PDF file under the PDF file column. If you also want to save a PDF under a Google Drive file, it will also create a link over here under the Google Drive file column, and you will be able to see the PDF right from here as well. Okay. So we have the database selected from here. Let me click on next. And the next step is adding a template file to the setup. Now there are different ways to add a template. As I had mentioned, you can go with a Google slide, which will be also useful to create presentations. You can even upload a PDF file, which will be converted to a Google document, and then you can map the document to create the automation. You can even upload a Microsoft Word file, so a Word file will also work. So you can go with either of the options. Okay, but for this demonstration, I'm going to go with a Google document. I'll click on select document and then I am given four options. Okay, Since I already have this document on my drive, so I will go with the first option because I already have an existing document. If you want to start scratch and create a blank document, you can go with the second option. If you want to just add a demo document which will automatically add all the placeholders wherein you just can test this, you can go with the third option. Or else you can go with the last option where you can choose the particular template like we did, and you can map the template later on to create the PDF. Okay. So I just go with select document. I will go with existing document, and then I will select the conference agenda from this list of documents. So I'll go to the document view. I have the conference agenda available. Click on this and click on select. So the document is already added up. Okay. Now I can click on continue to workflow. So this will take me to the final step where I can map out the entire automation. So you can see it already creates this Google document on the left side in a view mode, which we can obviously edit. So the entire document is visible on the left side. On the right side, we have all the Notion properties. So whatever properties you have in this database are all visible over here on the right side, one below the other. Okay. And you can take advantage of these properties to map out, which I'll be showing you in a while. And once all the mapping is done, you can define how you want to name the PDF file. Okay. So let's say for this database, I want to generate the PDF file by the participant name or something like that. Okay. So let's search what we have. Maybe we can go with the conference name itself. Okay. So that will be ideal. So I will select conference name from this list. So as you can type conference name, it will automatically show. So I will just click on conference name, and now my PDF file will be generated by the conference name that we see over here in this particular column. Okay. Additionally, if you want to save a PDF in a Google Drive folder, you can click on this and you can choose a folder. It will also save the same. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to show you the main thing. Okay. So which is mapping the properties. So this is the document which I have, and you can see it's already mapped one of the elements inside double curly brackets, which is conference venue. Okay. But let's say I want to add a date value over here as well. Okay, so let's say I want to put date, wherein I want to see when the conference will be taking place. Okay, so I can simply search for date, and I will just try to find if I have a date property, which I already have. Okay, so I'll just click on copy. It creates a copy of the date property. I'll go to the document where I need to use it. Okay, so let me just click on this. Okay, so now what I can do is I can simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard to paste it. Okay, so simply use Control V or Command V, it automatically pastes the property onto the document. So simply click on copy to copy the value, and simply use Control V or Command V, it will paste the value onto the document. So now I've just additionally mapped one property onto the document. You can similarly map any property onto the document wherever you wish to add it. And once it is added up, all those values inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database that we have. Okay, so once you map every property and you're happy and satisfied with the setup, it's time to produce the PDFs. In order to generate a PDF, there are two ways. If you click on download PDF, you have two options. If you click on download three PDFs, it will automatically create three PDF files for your database. This is quick and easy. It will save the PDF onto the downloads folder, and it will save the same inside the database as well. Additionally, if you have a lot of PDFs and you want to create a bunch of PDFs in one click, you can go with the second option where it will process 100 records at a time, and it will quickly create PDFs for 100 records in one go. Okay. So if you have a lot of records and you want to process the same quickly on the automation mode, you can go with the second option. But here I will show you the second option, that is the setup Notion automation, in which is the ideal automation case. So I just click on this, it will create an automation setup for me, and then I can directly produce a PDF within the database itself. So now if I go back to the database and scroll to the right side, I can simply click on this and I can mark it as ready to generate, whichever I want to create as PDF. And as soon as I mark something as ready to generate, it will automatically be converted into PDF file. Okay. So very soon you should be able to see the PDF file populate over here under the PDF file column that you find over here. Okay. Additionally, you will see that it has also created this choose document column. What this means is this is one particular template which I'm using, right? So conference agenda is one template which I have over here. But if I have multiple templates, so let's say I am organizing multiple conferences for which I have multiple templates, and I want to use all the templates on this particular database. So I can again repeat this process with a new template, and once I click on setup Notion automation, it should show the template name in this drop down over here. Currently, it is only showing conference agenda, but if you add more and more documents and click on Notion automation, setup Notion automation, it should show additional templates in this selection over here. and you can simply map your particular record to the particular selection of the template, and you can keep on doing that. And as you map it, it will automatically utilize that template and convert the same into PDF file as per the template used. Okay, so this is ideal case where you have multiple templates available and you want to use different templates on one database and produce a PDF. And now you can see it as processing the records, and it is soon going to be completed, and it will save the PDF right over here. Okay, it saved the PDF file by the conference name that we had selected. Okay, so if I click on this, I should be able to see all the values that I had mapped with the database correctly replaced. So you can see the venue has been replaced, the date this we had added while we were mapping, it has also been replaced from the database, and everything that you find over here has been correctly mapped and they have been replaced as it was expected. Okay, so all the fields that you see which was inside double curly brackets have been correctly mapped and replaced. And let me open up the second record. You should be able to see the similar pattern over here as well. And if I go to the last record as well, it should also show the same thing. Okay, so it quickly created these three PDFs directly within the database once I have the automation set up. So now what you can do is you can keep on adding more and more records. Simply mark your records as ready to generate, and it will be directly processed as PDF under the PDF file column. That is how easy and convenient it is to use PDF output. Once your automation is in place, you can directly produce a PDF within the database itself. Okay, so make sure to take the best advantage of this automation while it is available, and you can start producing the PDF directly within the database. If you have any questions on this, utilize this chat bubble, send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to address your issues, whatever you might be having. Or you can go to the home page, and if you scroll down, you should be able to see the contact section, which you can use to send me any messages which I'll be able to assist you with. Okay, so you can send your messages through this, and I'll be able to assist you with any issues which you might be having. But just a reminder, you can obviously download the template from here by creating a copy, and you can utilize those templates directly within your setup. Okay, and you obviously have the option of selecting anything like a document or a Word file or a PDF file or even Google Slides, which have been added recently to create the PDFs and automation. Okay, so I hope this demonstration is clear and helpful to you. I will be waiting for your feedback on this. And